Yo, what is up, guys? So today, another trade recap. So today was a pretty good day, I would say. A reason being was that, like, in that sense, I couldn't trade New York Open, but still, I kind of predicted what New York Open did. Oh, eventually, yeah, I actually did predict what New York Open did, and that was like, uh, right before New York Open, I saw this 4 hour unmitigated bullish gap, and usually with New York Open, we are gonna manipulate something, and that bullish gap, where was that? That 4 hours bullish gap was right underneath that low. That low was a perfect low for New York Open to manipulate. So this is when New York opens. New York Open manipulates into that 4 hour gap. So knowing that's a 4 hour gap, we don't need a reaction on the 5 minute, 2 minute, or 3 minute exact like right after. We could see maybe on 15 or 30 minutes to happen. And we exactly did that. We made the manipulation lower and then traded higher. So in that sense, the best trade at New York Open would probably be something like this, that you trade this OTE. I would have probably traded it. Like hindsight, maybe I'm not sure if I would have, but hindsight, that would have been the best trade in my opinion. Secondly, then yeah, there was not really that much of a retracement. You just got your rally up, and the reason why you didn't get a retracement is because this rally is pushing out of a 15 minute, out of a 15 minute, that actually out of the 4 hour that we're like printing the 4 hour gap in that sense. But still, yeah, that was the only viable entry, because in this you didn't really get an entry, and then trading this would have not been a really probable entry. So, but I was at school and I could not trade it, so that was pretty upsetting. So what I eventually did take, as you guys can see, I took a short. So we had the SMT right here. Usually I don't really use SMTs, but reason why I used that SMT was because we were kind of accumulating. Like recently, I've been using a lot of, I've been using AMD quite a bit lately. So what does that mean? Accumulation. So we got accumulation right here. Manipulation, which would have been the sweep of this high, but we didn't get it. But on ES we did. So the sweep of this high, manipulation, and then distribution, which we exactly got. So so that was basically my manipulation. I didn't want to see price go short. Why? There was no really reason for me to go long off, except if I waited for this gap maybe to get filled and then moved higher. But overall, I could have moved short with the fact that we have this 1 hour gap that we're holding. I don't know, 3 hours, 2 hour, 4 hour, every hour daily as well that we're holding. So basically, I was more likely to go short than long. Why? It's because of the high time frame imbalances, and with the fact that we have like some imbalances down here that we could still fill out. So with that in mind, the only thing I had to wait for was that manipulation and the confirmation that we're actually going to distribute to the downside. So on the 2 minute, I was just waiting for this candle to like inverse that gap. Actually, not inverse, but like close below this, which eventually we did with this candle. And from there on out, I just drew my OT like this, waited for the 0.71, which was right like around there. I think I took it from the 1 minute. So I took it from this supply as well. I took this supply, I took it from the equilibrium from there. And then yeah, this was basically the trade I took. Pretty quick trade. Took it it took it a little bit higher than the, so my original target was this first presented 15-minute imbalance that we were gonna see. Could have drawn it a bit lower, but yeah, still a really good 1 to 3, which is kinda breaking my rules because I'm usually going for 1 to 2s, but I couldn't risk the amount that I wanted, so I did kind of go down a bit lower with my TP. But even then, I still had a good target, I still had a good RR, and yeah, overall I'm not too upset that I took a bigger RR trade. Just that I didn't risk enough, because I couldn't risk the amount that I wanted to on my other accounts, because there's like footed scaling rules, and like you cannot risk that more than 10 micro. So yeah, that was pretty annoying, but still pretty good trade in my eyes. Yeah, pretty good trade in my eyes. Nothing really to say about it. Anything else? OTE bang bang, and then yeah, basically that was the trade I took today. We've been doing really well. Basically, on the top step accounts, I have not made back the losses yet that I have gotten through the losing streak. But on my other accounts, as the Alpha futures and the MyFund futures, I've basically made back all the losses on there. On the top step accounts, I have not made them all back yet. The reason being is because midway I kind of upsized my risk. and then I downsized, and right now I'm trading on a downsized risk, as if as if and then I'm trading downside risk while I was taking losses with upside risk. So with that in mind, with that in mind, I kind of need to be. I need 2 more winning days, and then I'll have like not be green again for the whole month. So yeah, overall, it just shows that a losing week, 2 losing weeks is not the end of the road. You will make it back as soon. Like 7 days losing, made it back in like 3 days, which is crazy. All the losses are made back in 3 days. So yeah, it's not the end of the road. Just gotta keep pushing through and keep sticking to the plan. Did learn a lot out of those losing streak, and yeah, we move on. So basically, yeah, that's basically today's trade recap. Was a quick trade recap. Nothing much more to say. We're doing really good on the accounts. Probably gonna be taking a payout, maybe Friday, but for sure next week. I'm probably like, I'm not trying to jinx it, but like I'm probably gonna be trading a payout next week, and then yeah, February still ended really well, I would say, and then yeah, that's basically today's trade recap. Thank you guys for watching. If you did watch, if you have any questions, comment down below, because I will comment on every comment if there is any. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Because yeah, tomorrow I will be trading New York Open. So yeah, tomorrow another day, another opportunity. Let's see if our edge will play out. And yeah, hope you guys also had a good trading day. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.